Usually, it turns on when you're opening the door, and then mess around with the switches until it comes on. I know these are one of my favorite things to do in my whole life. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Usually it comes on when you're opening the door, and then leave it open, and then messing around with it until so it's gonna come on. Usually it turns on a lot quicker. Right, Dad? These are one of my favorite things to do in my whole life.
Whole life.
Right?
There's Grammy.
I tried to keep some on the way over here, but I didn't all of it.
I heard
And
it.
I got it all over me.
I had some scrambled eggs about 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning.
Well, I was making one late, but I didn't.
Michelle bought some, she got it one time before, it's blueberry sausage. Man, it is good. It's meat mainly, but it's laced with little blueberries in the sausage. It tastes so good. I made a piece of that with some scrambled eggs and onions and garlic. Oh, it was good.
Usually it comes on when you
Coat in the fridge, maybe that's your coat.
Found two of them.
There's one just like that in the
Is
refrigerator.
that not William?
Yeah, it's me.
It's you, it's you.
Yeah, Grammy.
Hello, I told you Grammy was coming.
Oh, yeah. Because I wanted to get me COVID, but, I like your yellow shoes.
Oh, well, thank you.
I heard you did real good on your test at school, huh?
I
Yeah,
know.
I scored, Grammy.
Well,
I
that's awesome.
scored.
Huh? How about that, huh?
You know I love you, Dad.
Yeah.
You know it.
Right, Dad? One of my favorite things to do,
Let me
right?
guess, you forgot your shampoo.
Right,
You know,
Dad?
you work this on lunch till 3
Hard to think
Favorite
straight
things
is
to do in my
going.
whole life.
Hard to think straight is going.
Make it go on.
Freddie kept delivered some sand for Eddie. And I guess they got goofing off. He comes in right when I want to leave, and he's got he never talks to me. This time he's got like half a dozen things to tell me. And I'm pantsing. Meanwhile, Ashley calls. But she can't. I probably have another one in my purse. Oh, no, that's all right.
My sister gets on that rubber part.
Like crazy lately. And I know it's me.
Probably got new hair coming in.
I know it's me because
Let's shut.
Alright.
I don't know if, pull that thing aside and shut the door.
Alright.
I don't know if the Orientals are gonna come over here while we're doing this. They may probably, I didn't talk to them yesterday. I'm waiting for them to approach me. Well, I mean, really big hurry. We got at least a couple of weeks to do it.
well, they think that you're not interested if you don't approach them.
Well, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Did they approach you to start with?
I kind of feel like, if I put some paint on the wall and cleaned it up a little bit, I could sell this place to somebody for at least $3,000.
I'm telling you, don't own this place, you just run it.
Yeah,
How
but
you gonna sell it?
that doesn't matter. I'm just giving somebody a turnkey operation with what I'm selling. They come in and just.
You don't know where to stay. You're not
Taking
gonna,
over.
I just don't.
What it is, you're selling an existing salon. Nobody owns the buildings and salons. Maybe somebody does, but very few people actually, they always rent, so.
Well, you don't know.
When people are renting a place for their salon, they sell it as an existing turnkey operation. And, that's what we don't wanna leave money on the table,
Well,
was the thing.
you probably don't want to hear what I'm gonna say, and it'll make you mad, so just I don't see that happening. At this
What's that?
location, I don't see
Yeah,
that.
maybe not, maybe I'm wrong about that.
I think you're
Maybe
gonna
I'd be missing an opportunity by not,
I don't see it happening myself.
Well, I know that when I was wanting to open a salon, if I would've seen an ad that somebody wanted to get rid of their salon for $3,000, I wouldn't have thought twice about like this, that's nothing,
But $3,000 plus the rent, that they gotta pay and to the owners, and
You're paying rent, you don't need to go in.
just to put somewhere.
People are expected to pay a lot more than that when you go.
Well, maybe so, I hope I'm wrong. I don't know, let's go to my wax and it's not working.
When I told Lindsay that day, I was aggravated with her when we were, right before I left them. I said, Lindsay, do you realize I could go open a little studio somewhere for $3,000? You know what she said to me?
Go do it.
She looked at me and laughed and said, there's no way. And I did just that, but
Yeah.
that's me. Not everybody can do something like that for $3 grand, Mom.
I understand.
So, but now if you think about it, we're paying $700 a month.
Thought you were only paying $5.
Yeah, but with electricity and insurance, you say 700. Maybe it's closer to 600, but we'll say 700. So I'm gonna have to not pay 700 and only pay 300 a month. I'm gonna save $4,800 over the next 12 months by doing the deal.
Yeah, but then they're gonna charge you room station. Or you'll try to.
Yeah, 300, I just said that, $300 a month.
Instead of 7.
So I'm saving, by doing the deal, I'm saving 400 times 12 in the next year.
Yeah, that's good. You didn't come to watch your place, that's good.
Yeah, and it'll look like that place next door, which is insane. I never really needed anything that nice.
I've never been in there.
I mean, people say this looks nice in here, they like it. I don't need something that nice, you know? And they were like, well, you're talking about the reason they came was because I mentioned to them one time, a few months ago, that I might want to retire one day and let somebody take this place over. Well, that's what they came in on, but I don't think they realized, all I gotta do is put a little paint on when I'm ready to retire, put some paint on the wall, put a Facebook post up and say, who wants it? It's for $3 or $5 grand or whatever we decide.
Those same people, and you might think that those same people are gonna be looking for a place they can rent for $500 or $600.
Now they,
Without anything down, just like you did.
do what now?
Those same people looking at your ad are looking for a place, might be looking for a place that they can get for $500 or $600 without anything down like you did.
Yeah, that's about the least you could ever expect.
So I mean, they may say, why should I pay another $3 if I can find me a place that doesn't require anything down? You see what I'm saying?
No, not really.
You came in here with just putting deposits, insurance
We
and
put
all that.
$500 down and $500 on rent, $1,000.
That cost you $500. Outside of everything you rent.
Because that's what the rent is first month's deposit up front.
Well, but let's say you want to sell it
That's
for
typical,
$3,000.
right, with any kind of
Yes,
lease?
so you're wanting to sell it for $3,000, but that same person might say, wait a minute, I could probably look around and find a place that I could put a little paint on and have it for just the deposit and the $500 rent. Why would I want to pay the $3,000?
What kind of place are you trying to find?
Same thing you did.
I walked into a salon that had stuff already hooked up. That's unusual.
Right, and I'm saying that probably it would be a good deal. But if I was looking for a salon, I'm not gonna wanna pay the man anything in addition to the deposit and the rent. I don't wanna pay anything because he's been in there.
I'm not sure what you're saying. Really
I guess I'm saying it's not like you have established a long-term name for yourself. You have a good clientele, and everybody knows Jay Scully's a great beautician, but you've moved from salon to salon to salon. It means you're doing good if people are staying with you. It means you're a good beautician.
I know, but what's that got to do about selling the salon?
What else is, doesn't, you just
They
jumped.
don't care about my clientele.
You just jumped on that one word and then I was like,
I'm not sure what the clients have to do with it.
it doesn't. You as a person were able to come in here and build up a clientele on a business. They think they're just as good as you are, that they can find a place for $500 or $600 and build up a clientele on the business. And so they're gonna say, well, I gotta look first to see if I can find a place that'd be cheaper than $3,000 down.
Nowhere.
I don't know, and now if this was sitting
You
in,
gonna go build a salon somewhere for $3,000?
if this was
There's
sitting,
no way.
not build, If this was sitting in a shop in downtown Long Beach even, where somebody did go in there and rent it and put a beauty shop there, then now they're willing to take it over for $3,000, so look where I'm at.
Nobody will ever sell a salon that shit.
Well, I don't
I've
know.
never seen that ever.
Well, then you know what you're talking about, I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty much giving it to somebody to use it.
All right, so you know what
That's
you're
what
talking
Barbara's
about.
giving out.
That, so you know what you're talking about, and I don't. I just know that you didn't go down this route and split ends and try to sell this phone.
Every time I've left, even when I left 13th Street, that week I had over $1,000 of clients on the books. And the new owner thought that she was gonna make the money off that, and I ended up doing them at home. I walked out in 4 days and made $1,000, which was pretty much a severance package for me. When I left downtown Long Beach, I sold all my equipment for $5 grand. When I left that place, the way we negotiated at the end, I saved up
Well, you
almost
sold my
$3 grand
furniture
there.
that I gave you and some equipment for $5,000 on the internet, right?
Yeah, I think it was on Craigslist or something.
you
That
sold
girl,
it.
she wanted to buy all the equipment because she was gonna open a salon in Lafayette. And I said, I got all this stuff, you can come get it for $5,000, shampoo bowls, shelves, everything.
You're lucky.
So, but I don't wanna give it away, you know? I feel like, that's the book Bible, I just don't wanna give it away, you know? I mean, and the risk is that maybe somebody doesn't wanna buy it when I'm ready to leave, you know? But as it is right now, I just gotta do 3 more highlights a month to pay for the rent. But I tell you what, only having to pay $300 a month, $75 a week, in a nice, even nicer than downtown was, this place is. I can raise my price on that, you know, come and go as I please. I just can't call myself the owner anymore.
What if you can't make $75 a week? You gotta go to insurance
I don't know that. How can I not make $75 a week when I've been making $150 a week since we've been here? We're still here.
I don't know, there's been some weeks that you didn't work and there's been a lot of.
We wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Yes, you would.
It would be
Sales are
closed.
pulling it out of money that goes to the house and other things, keep them shit, but it's on the money.
I mean, don't get me started about how she squandered almost 20 grand away
We're not
without
talking
my
about that.
permission.
I'm just trying.
That money was for this place, for the rent.
I'm not talking about that.
Well, that's
I'm
what it
talking
was.
about there has been many times that you didn't have the money for the rent, and you didn't give her the money for the rent, and she had to put it on her credit card and use
That's
money.
because she managed all the other money wrong.
Possibly.
No, it is. She's not a good manager of money. You know? Come on, let's get you cleaned up. Not you, silly. Granny.
You look
You
right
need a
at her.
haircut too.
You look right at her.
I know.
I'm on your side, William.
We both need a haircut.
Where's your phone, buddy?
Come on, I'm ready to get home.
I'm making a video of the compressor and the refrigerator, you know.
I don't like it that you took your email off, because sometimes I like to email you something,
It's hot.
and it comes back, nobody there. Why are you holding your ear?
Man, that,
I don't know.
Alright, I'm trying to email you things and it comes back, nobody there. You close the site? Look at here, it's not here.
well, she looks off, huh?
Well, I think it's the best thing you can do, because you'll be doing the same thing there, under them that you're doing here. Nobody's gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah, but what if I have an argument or a disagreement, you know? Then I gotta work around people that's not a good situation. It's not that I don't trust, I think they're nice people, it's just the principle of it. He said, well, I can give you a contract. I said, yeah, but in this business, you rarely do see contracts for booth renters. That just doesn't happen.
What do you mean a contact?
Contractor says, I'll rent you a booth for $300 a month. Imagine if I got in an argument with them next week and they told me to take a hike after all we did all this.
You don't put a towel under my neck.
Imagine if this,
Whoa.
imagine if this was your business and you decided to get the booth was dear.
Alright, that's our refrigerator startup of the compressor. Thanks a lot, bye.